again, this track is all about don't drive too fast because there's not a lot of places where you can open it up. Hello folks, welcome to Netcruzer RC. Welcome to week 7 of the Ontario VRC Series 2021. And this week we're at Naxos. I've never ran on this track before. So let's, I think what I'm going to do this time, just because it's more fun, is I'm going to take out the mod buggy and just going to get my transmitter ready. I'm still using the Noble. No adapter needed, you just plug it in over USB and we're ready to go. I just find that it just feels a little bit better. It may actually be technically faster than using that old VRC dongle that I have, so I'm going to keep using the Noble for VRC. And let's just go into a practice session and see what this track is like. I'm going to go into a solo practice and just learn this track. I've never ran it before, so it should be very interesting. As far as I know, I've not ran it before.
Welcome to this
I've got
track.
a 32 steering
Enjoy
wheel. This
your
is on
racing.
the modified Matt Stacy setup. I loaded in my mod car from Nitro Blast. So I've got the mid-level wing, soft tires, heavier diff oils. So let's just see what this track is like. Oh, a little bumpy there. Ooh, what kind of a series is that? Okay. Ooh, an interesting sight line there. I'm going to do one lap just normal driving position and then try and choose a driver stand spot that I like. Whoa, too much. And then we'll do a drive around the track in the first person behind the car view and just see what that's like. Whoa. This is literally how poor I am on the first time out on a track, because this game is kind of hard for depth perception until you learn the lay of the land. Looks like a lot of the course is banked. That's all on an angle. Okay. And you come down here, little drop down, cobblestone, step up, bank corner, land on grass. Okay. Whoa. Again, another depth perception problem, and across the line. Okay, let's switch to behind the car view and see what the track looks like. Okay, so are these bumps? Yeah, oh, I see. They're rumble strips. Okay. Rumble strips, and then this one is probably just, yeah, go up and around it like that. Whoa, off the track. Okay. Look at how everything kind of curves off camber here. Right?
You must press the space button.
No, I just
or the
wasn't used
lap
to it.
will
So
not
there,
be
it's a
counted.
step down and then a corner immediately onto this cobbly stuff, paved stuff. Jump into a corner, bank corner, then another jump here. A double single maybe. Another jump right before corner. Ooh, that one's really off angle. Around and up we go. Whoa, big air. Took a poor line through that. And all right, the grassy section and across the line.
Lap 1, 73.
Okay,
18
so that's
seconds.
Naxos. I'm going to have to practice it a bit more and figure out what driver stand view I like. And I'll come back once I figure out some lines. Just as I'm trying to pick out what my preferred driver stand position is, I just want to show you why, because I'm currently in driver stand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see, I thought I liked 10, but this section in right here is very difficult to get 10 right because of the angle that you're looking at it. You're going to come down off of this cement section. You're going to be obscured. So I don't like 10. I think I like 1, but everything's a little small with 1, so I would zoom in a bit. And I think I'm going to run driver position 1. Might not be great either because you come into this section and then this one, it makes it a little bit difficult to see. So there's not going to be a really great position here. I think maybe splitting the difference a little bit, like maybe 3 or 6 might be a split the difference type thing where you can try and get a compromise of a decent sight line through. Whoa, because yeah, my perception is way off. All right, I've done 15 or so laps, just still trying to learn it. I'm in low 50s to mid 40s. My best lap was a 44.7 just the first time. I'm just going to show you where I'm at right now, and I still don't really know this track, but and I haven't done any setup changes, but Just going to go around here, kind of show you what things are like. Kind of break up the hill there so you don't overshoot. It's, again, this track is all about don't drive too fast because there's not a lot of places where you can open it up. You really just got to roll your jumps and line up for that next section. And there's a lot of uneven track, or it's kind of off camber, or stuff that will toss you into another lane or off lane. So I'm just cautiously getting around here. Yep, see, right like that. I still haven't quite got that one figured out because it's on like this way on your face and then this way on the landing. That one I jump out of the lane a lot. This one you have to brake coming into it, or you push wide a lot, lose a lot of time. This one has a little valley in the jump face, so I find it hard to clear it clean. Like even that, I gave that almost full throttle to jump over that, and I still hit the crest of the landing. Cross the line. Here we go. This will be a full lap. Brake, turn in. Nice little hop, tuck in, over the rumble strips with about half throttle, brake up the hill, a little bit too much brake there. I'm just going to shut up. Just try and concentrate. Oof, jeez.
Lap 16,
All right.
131.
Oh, come on. Why was that a
seconds.
131? Man, this game annoys me sometimes. And I stopped, so it's not going to be an accurate... All right, well, whatever. You're not going to know the real time for that one. Yeah, mid-40s is my best so far. Let's see how much better I can get with some tweaks. I just want to see what everyone else is doing for lap times in mod. So I'm going to go to web results, and with web results is where I can spy on some players and see what they're doing. So Kevin Tyler's currently holding TQ, and his average lap time is a 38.8, and most of his laps are 38, 39, 41. Okay, so high 30s is target. My best lap ever is a 44, so I've got to make up 5 seconds to be in the contention of A. How's Raj doing? I'm usually similar to what Raj is. Raj is doing an average lap of 42.8 and 41s, and he had one Marshall of 48.1. So, all right, I'm not too far off. We're only practicing maybe 20 laps in, 15, 20 laps. So I'll just keep working at it, and we'll see how I can land after I clock in some times. All right, I just had a stinker of a lap, so just pull over a second so I can start the recording. But I did a 44.4 and a 42.7 as my best laps, just because I changed tire. I went to Gridiron 2 soft, and I also put on a 2050 kV motor, and I went down in Spur 1. So it feels pretty good. The tire change made a big difference. So let's cross the line here, and we'll try and do a real lap.
Seconds.
Brake, turn in. Ooh, overcooked it there. But the gridirons feel great on this track. Major difference. I wonder what spec is going to be like. Spec tire might be a little difficult. You can land in the valley of that one. Roll through. Go through the middle there. And brake, turn, nice.
Lap 6, 43.
43, okay.
Seconds.
So I still need to make up 2 or 3 seconds. I gotta figure out how to do that entry section without spinning out, because I'm carrying too much speed in. But it feels good. It just feels like I need to put more lap time in. Like more practice times. Whoops. Yeah, see, I've already forgotten. Because I get talking to you and then I forget about what I should be doing. Brake, turn. So let's see, that one little mistake where I got distracted. Let's see how much of a difference that makes.
Lap 7, 43.19 seconds.
43.19, okay. Screw up on the straightaway, but a cleaner entrance there. Break up the hill. Ooh, that was beautiful. Okay. Ah, pushed wide. Ooh, pushed real wide. All right. Getting it. Just more practice time needed. 80% track record by just being a little bit more committed through my jumps. That was a 41.9, so I've figured out where I was losing time. It was just because I was being a little bit too much of a pansy, we should say, when it comes to the jumps. Now that I've figured out, you pretty much just want to. I mean, yeah, that was all wrong, but you can't hit the jumps too hard like that. You need kind of an in between. And if you find that in between sweet spot, you can roll through this whole lap with a lot of momentum, and that makes up the time. So it's about carrying your momentum through the jumps. You don't want to be too cautious.
47.84
That was a 47.
seconds.
Let's see how we can do that one. That was I overcooked the straightaway, so that's already no good. Dang it. All right. Anyway, 80% track record did a 41.9. So let's see if I can get into that consistency now. If I can try and get in the low 40s, that's where I need to be. Okay, let me just show you here where I was losing a lot of time was if I can get over to this area of the track. I don't want to be marshals over here. I want to be over here. Okay, so you come off of this.
You must press the space bar, or the lap.
Come
will
off
not
of
be
this
counted.
cement area, and then you can jump this with a little more authority into the corner. That was too far. A little bit less. Okay, jump this with a little bit more authority into the corner, and then you can carry that momentum through to this area. That's how you want to do that. Even a little bit cleaner than that is fast. And that saves me a good second, and then you can carry that momentum into this section too. I just screwed it up, but if you can carry that momentum through this as well, very similar type of a thing where you're going to hit this first jump and try and
You
land
must
in
press
the valley,
space
but
bar,
well enough
or
to
the
line
lap
up for
will not be
this,
counted.
then you can rocket out of that with good momentum into this section. Hard to demonstrate, but yeah.
66 seconds.
All right, I paused on the straightaway to start the clock, but I just want to see if I can get a clean lap through here. Being a little bit more committed for the straightaway shots. Trying to carry more speed through everything. Too much. Too little. Too much, too little. This is what makes this game very challenging. Oh, yeah. Okay, in spec, in the second lap in, I got an 80% track record, so that's a pretty good showing. I'm just practicing spec now after doing a mod race, and just have to learn throttle position because you have less speed. It's a lower motor, a 1450 kV motor, and it's still all about hitting the downs and carrying your momentum through the jumps. So once you learn the track, most of the driving style carries over. Of course, I'm talking to you, then I start screwing up, but yeah. Spec feels pretty good on this track because the only spot where you really need the extra speed is on the main straightaway. Everything else, it feels like you're carrying most of the speed through the rest of the corners.
Seconds.
Well, first qualifier
You
done,
have finished.
85%
Drive
track
back to the
record.
pit
I
lane.
don't know how that's going to line up in the standings, but that was a spec race. Let's just see how we land. First
Your
attempt,
result
and I had
is
to take
6 laps in
I had to
4
recover
minutes
myself
and
a few times, so that's gonna slow me
38.33
down.
seconds.
So yeah, I had a 49-second lap in lap 4. First lap was the best, 43. Yeah, not a great showing, but I've got 4 more attempts. Let's see where I land in the standings on that first attempt. Seventh. So yeah, not great, but I know I can do a lot better. Alright, I've been practicing back and forth between 1900 kV motor and 2050 kV motor. I like the 2050 kV motor with a 46 spur versus 1900 kV motor with max spur, max gearing. I just find I'm a little bit more consistent with the 2050. That'll be personal preference. So anyway, I'm going to do an actual qualifier now. The best I can do is low 40s. I haven't been able to break 40 seconds yet, but I'm just going to clock in a qualifier now.
You have finished.
Okay, first
Drive
qualifier
back to
done.
the pit
I
lane.
did pretty well. No marshals. Slowest lap was a 43.1. All the other were 41s and a couple of 42s. So let's see how we did in the standings. I'm probably going to call it quits
Your
after this. I'll
result
still have
is
5. I have 5
laps
qualification
in
attempts,
4
but I just clocked
minutes
in 1
and
now. See where we land in the group.
13.14 seconds.
Okay, so 6 laps and 44.13. So let's see where we stand up against the competition. 5th. Nice, not bad for a first outing, and I've still got 4 more attempts, as you can see, and 2 days to do it. That's where we're at. It's all about momentum. Learn the track, get the momentum right, hit the downs, keep your speed up approaching the next corner, and just do your setup for whatever way keeps that consistency and momentum up for your personal driving style. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're new here, subscribe. If you want to talk to me, leave a comment down below. As always, thanks for watching.